What's going on? Good afternoon or good morning. The time is 11:17 a.m. I'm here in Virginia. It is Tuesday, I believe. So they just wanted to go over a few things. I guess everybody there for the first case wanted to go over a few things. So a lot of people are like, "Hey, look, what is going on here now? What is this? We're just watching this guy walk around." Like, yeah, I mean, so basically, if you followed everything from the start, okay, so from when I moved from Tijuana, okay, yes, I used to live in Tijuana, I had a nice house, etc., etc. They marked me at a certain level in the White House because I kept writing letters to them stating, "Hey, what's going on with this girl? I reported a kidnapping. Nobody's responding. So what is any person gonna do? They're gonna mark this person up and then mark them up again, mark them up more, mark them up again, mark them up more, mark them up again." Okay, I mean that's your reasonable response to a kidnapping, right? Well, we don't know where she is, so we're just gonna keep marking them. I mean, you did it to a lot of other guys in New York, Chicago, when the pornography conglomerate kidnapped their girlfriends, or their wives, or their sisters, whatever. When the FBI didn't respond, because if the porn conglomerate has a woman, okay, in their possession, and they're being held hostage and being made snuff films and stuff like that, FBI can't get involved because they'll get sent to Alpha prison. FBI knows this. So other guys like me, they sent letters to the White House, and when they can't do anything, they just mark them up, mark them up, mark them up. Same thing. My situation was a little more complicated because they just didn't want the half white, half Filipino with the red queen. That's how they look at it. Now, 7 years later, they don't want to leave. Okay, these guys got to go to Alpha prison. They know there's a number of people in Alpha prison. You got all alien people involved. So, let's get back to the basics. The question that I was being asked is, what did this guy do? Absolutely nothing. He didn't do anything at all. They funneled him to work at Verizon. Thomas and Patrick and George Soros, they funneled him to work at Verizon. So he worked at Verizon for 2.5 years, where they ran a false investigation trying to come up with anything, turn over every stone, right? Turn over every stone. They didn't come up with anything. They couldn't come up with anything. They tried to put him with women, a lot of different women, a lot of different agency women of the United States, from all color hair, blonde, redhead, brunette. It doesn't matter. Okay. They're like he was a little too smart for that. So we tried to scare him, a scare tactic, tried to push him into like either get a girlfriend now or we're gonna make you a child molester. Now you got all the alien people involved, all the alien species are involved, and they're taking everybody to Alpha prison because there's no world, there's no planet that could function this way with any kind of race, rather it be human race or some android race, whatever kind of race it is. Any kind of race on a planet cannot function this way because everybody's scared and everybody's corrupt. Okay, so that's where we are right now. The question was being asked, what did this guy do? Nothing. They're all just scared, terrified. I have multiple abilities. I am Peter Pan with a Hulk ability. My shadow has a time machine blueprints. They're not going to get anything from my shadow. They're not going to get anything from me. I also have a Earth ability. So if I touch a tree or hold onto a tree, I can do certain things. There's a lot of problems with everything because it's all verifiably true, accurate, 100% correct. Nobody's doing anything because everybody's just trying to overlap the own firewalls. You guys should have just made a payment and everything would have calmed down. Nobody wanted to listen to me in Santa Barbara. Nobody wanted to listen to me in Japan. Nobody wanted to listen to me in the Philippines. Everything is worse. It's not like I can't say I didn't tell you so, or we didn't tell you so. That's what's going on. So these guys are just watching, pretending keeping the first case going so they can hold me and try to conduct more experiments. They're not going to get anything. It's all a cover up, anyways. They're not going to get anything. Meanwhile, everybody's going to Alpha Prison. Okay, you got Satan involved. Okay, Satan is not a horned figure from hell. That's not who he is. He's actually a really, really old alien who has a superpower, and my shadow destroyed him in his reality. Go ahead and verify, confirm. Alright, so that's basically covering the gist of everything. If you guys have any questions, you can approach me, or you can approach Home Team, you can approach any of the alien people. Thank you very much, and have a good rest of your day.